From the headquarters of Telesur English in Quito, Ecuador, I'm Carla Gonzalez, and this is From the South. Venezuela's Foreign Minister Jorge Arreaza spoke war on his country.
And consequences. We will this started
Meeting at the People's Forum.
Formally for 3, but single day.
Our correspondent in Havana, Alien Fernandez.
This Thursday, imposed by the United States on the country. He said 5 Cuban companies have been included in a list of over 200 unilaterally sanctioned companies by the Trump administration. Rodriguez also said the U.S. foreign policy poses a but the whole of the recent statement, some congressmen of Cuban origin who are pushing for an anti-Cuban agenda in the country regarding Venezuela. Officials who are working and will like
Alien Fernandez from Cuba. Whether a Darío Velázquez, Paisa, he could lose his conditional liberty and a monthly wage given to former combatants that gave up their weapons. After not presenting himself at the court and not giving documents demanded by the Special Jurisdiction for Peace on 2 separate occasions. To oppose
where various social among others have gathered. But to know more about this, we are with Iberto.
Plan of development, the campesinos, against workers.
The current Prime Minister Moncloa, while Pablo fall in
starting on something new. This is the year of change.
Parties receive enough votes, they could form a Vox has pushed the political discourse anti-Catalan. That these elections are Madrid's subsequent Catalonia for Catalan leader could
just learned that the Popular Party and the Citizens Carles Puigdemont. The same for Clara Pons. Exiled, having left fugitives from justice, but the nuance that it's because when he arrived determined that he hadn't committed any crime. That they're not fugitives from justice. On this petition from the Electoral Commission without any concerns because of political and diplomatic immunity to be sworn in and then return to the European
Barcelona. Don't go away.
inequalities and injustice. The American journalist Abby to the search of files which uncover the empire's strategies through our screen and web platform in English. Marketing. Tuesday, only on Telesur.
He has been receiving classified as an island's general election.
Since becoming going to frighten me from doing the as a I don't know that taxpayers have to go through that. As a matter of fact, Mr. Speaker, I've been as that before I got to make a speech on it, there are those who are making fun of it.
Support regional unless they are changed to structure. Prime Minister Liat is despite salary on possible
to take up to the structures that they have. It's going to be very difficult for Liat to be able to make it in this environment.
The best strategic will resist. He says he's interested
esta cumbre antigua.
Kicked off Thursday. The three-day infrastructure development several Caribbean countries have of understanding on cooperation within the framework of the Silk Road Initiative and the Economic Belt. The Latin America and Caribbean event is set to take 19th to the 23rd in Brazil. Will showcase on-the-ground examples of climate solutions Brazil to put it so because the
America, millions of Brazilians have savings accounts, cards, and take hip-looking trans woman. Especially through and so he issued an order that the bank immediately pulled, let it fire its this president is going to LGBTQ+
indigenous leaders also rights and the champion Brasilia. More than 800,000 indigenous by outsiders and has already land, giving power to the hoping their work can to their communities and their everyday struggles. They are showing 33 films performed and produced by their
even hoping if this event aimed at presenting indigenous communities through different lenses.
The interpretation of indigenous cinema is a years we have seen. We want to raise
3 films are directed by 21
to hide our culture
for bilingual. The problem points out that on women in
el proceso nuestro.
About men, but we fully commit to the process.
After exclude
Ecuador military
journalist Tariq Ali examines the mass media analysis of the social on our screen and events that transform the world today.
and some news just tweeted that the sanction at the UN is criminal blockade. Cyclone Kenneth on Thursday. Landfall further south last month. In South Africa,
people and landfall, it was traveling kilometers per hour. The services winds are now traveling at about 100 kilometers per hour, which is dangerous, and they say anything in its way. Kenneth, people who have been to the site recover from throughout the weekend of
the president has confirmed that the leader of a group plotting the Easter died in the blast at the Shangri-La Hotel. The hotel was one of the 6 sites was killed in one shootout between police. That tunes political party into after its latest Congress. More in this.
This party became unity, ended up is yet to be seen.
Political and legal procedures. They lead to long and damaging processes.
The crisis in the party has foundation, and the recent crisis, the collapse of the and the popularity of the party and its ability to compete.
And since its foundations will travel in upcoming elections.
Before the
Mine Workers and Construction Union is disputing a cancel its registration. Said that the association align with the country's labor laws. Of Ghana, initially for 6 hours a day, were being rebroadcast on the digital television. And we want to remember, you can go to our website.